Hey guys! Woo! I'm back. I'm super pumped for my first official long video. And here we go. Today we're gonna talk feelings, new grad nurse edition. I kind of wanted to make this video because being a nurse in itself is just stressful, but being a new grad nurse is just beyond me. And so I just kind of want to talk about it because personally for me, no one told me what I would go through until I was going through it, which in some cases you can't always prepare for some things, but in this sense, I just wish it was more talked about, and kind of just, talked about because it's good to talk. And so with that, let's do it. Being a new nurse, you go in, you're fresh off orientation, you got your peeps, you're taking care of them. And it's stressful. I remember my first day, I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not ready. Like this is stressful. One, if you don't think you're ready, talk to somebody about it because you can always ask for more days, like ask and communicate. But also sometimes, and every nursing friend that I know, we never felt ready. We just kind of jumped in. And know you have your resources. Know you have other nurses, the charge nurse. People are there to help you. So ask questions. But just that sense of stress, it is stressful, overwhelming. You're just kind of like figuring out time management. How am I gonna remember all these things? Like, what if I encounter something I don't know? There's just so much. And so it's normal. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you don't know anything. It's okay to ask questions and just kind of work through it and ask questions again. If you forget it and you saw it the other day and you can't remember, ask again. Like, do not be afraid to ask questions. But it is okay to feel stressed, to feel overwhelmed, and just know that it's okay. And I just wish I was kind of told that right off the bat because it is a very real feeling. Some days you're gonna have great days. I've had weekend stretches where I'm like, heck yeah, that was awesome. And then there's stretches where I literally am like scraping to like rowing to the end, I feel like, because it's so overwhelming and you're just playing catch up. And one thing that's really helped me with kind of all of that, managing my stress, managing kind of my feelings, because some days you're not gonna have a good day. And that's just kind of like reality, but some days you're gonna have great days. But when you don't have those good days, one, that's normal, and two, talk about it. For me, I call my nursing friends. I feel as though they are great resources because they most likely genuinely know what you're going through because they're in that same exact thing. And if not, phone a friend, other friend, that's totally fine. But just for me personally, like talking to nursing friends has been very helpful because they can really relate. And just giving them a ring, FaceTiming them, ranting, venting about it, super important to kind of talk about how you're feeling. It's good to get that off your chest and not leave it in your mind. The other thing that has been very helpful for me, even though I've just kind of started it, but I have noticing it has helped me kind of leave work at work with my feelings and emotions and stress, is journaling. I got this little, journaling book like this, and I set it like somewhere I can see in my vehicle, so when I come in, I remember to do it. I throw on my favorite song, and I just journal about my shift. Whether that's 2 sentences, like, great day, period, awesome. Or if it was a really rough shift, maybe you did have like a rapid response or a code, and you need to debrief that in your head because you didn't have time to on the floor, do that. You can't keep those things in your brain. I've noticed for me, it's been very hard to kind of leave work at work, and I'll just sit there like when I'm showering or like eating breakfast or eating dinner. I'm just thinking of these things and just going through the whole day in my head, and it's so draining because it's like you've already been at work for 12 hours, and now you're trying to just enjoy your meal and you can't stop thinking about the whole day. So journaling, I've noticed so far, has really helped me kind of leave work at work more. Another thing I kind of just really feel as though people don't like prepare you for, which is like fine, but for me, it's friends and maintaining friendships and kind of keeping up with that and feeling lonely. You graduate school and you're so used to seeing your friends all the time, you're on the same schedule, and all of a sudden you have one friend in city A and the other friend in Utah or Oklahoma, somewhere on the other side of the country. And it's like, whoa, no longer do you get to see them every day. And that's really hard. And that's been another really hard adjustment for me, is being like, okay, I don't get to see these people every day. I'm a huge people person. And it's hard. You feel lonely. You're like, am I the only one going through this? But it's such a normal thing from everyone I've talked to who's graduated with me and who's my friend, that like, it's just so different. And it is lonely and challenging, but like, how can you maintain those relationships? For me, FaceTime calls are great. Texting, if you're doing long texts, I love voice memos. Awesome. Super easy. You don't have to spend 10 minutes typing out your whole life story. It's a voice memo. You keep it, boom. And making time for your friends. I know after a shift, it can be stressful and draining, which it is good to like have that time for yourself to recuperate and refresh, take a shower, eat, relax. But also it is good to make time for your friends, even when it can be hard, and even when sometimes you might not see them for a month. So yeah, that's kind of it, guys. I wanted to just cover the bases, talk about what personally I've felt going through, and that was kind of it. And so with that, I just want you to know it's okay to feel not okay and what you're feeling. It's okay to reach out to friends, find healthy outlets. Counseling and therapy is a super great way too to kind of talk out your feelings. So that's always there, and making time for yourself, allowing yourself to feel and process things, because nursing is a hard profession and we see things that people don't see every day, and not many people will experience in their lifetime. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there, and that's kind of what my experience has been. And I want to let you guys, whoever's watching, know that it's okay to feel like that, and that it does get better. So don't give up, don't quit, don't beat yourself down. It's okay to have a bad day, and it's okay to have great days. But give yourself grace, give it time, and things will get better. I promise, I promise, I promise. Wish I could tell my new nurse self that, but even still, I go through those things still, and will throughout our whole nursing career. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked my video. It's kind of a long one, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. So like and subscribe. See ya.